afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Thama, representing on behalf of Southern African countries. I am from Lesotho, by the way. In our group, when answering to question one,
Just the mic.
let's get technical support.
This way.
Our friend from Lesotho is very tall, like me.
That's it.
Thank you. So when responding to question one, we said the major challenges facing indigenous people and local communities are one of land rights and ownership. There's lack of enforcement and implementation of CB and RM policies and legal frameworks. There's an issue of access to financing, which is a challenge in sustainable use. We also identified issues pertaining to equity, access, and benefit sharing as a challenge within the Southern African countries. We also have realized that they are marginalized communities, mostly on basic services, which include sanitation, infrastructure, health, and food security. We also have identified that the restitution programs have collapsed, and also there's a lack or reluctance of communities to participate in conservation issues because of the top-down approach that is being employed by the authorities to communities. So in question 2, we said that the strategies at government level should be to have a SADC tribunal where there will be a joint accountability. We also have agreed that there should be identification of champions in the government sector that will drive the ICA's ambitions and aspirations. We stated that conservation organizations should be proactive and put people at the center of their goals or their initiatives. We also have agreed that there should be empowerment of communities. They should have access to funding. As for other actors that should take role, we said that there should be traditional leaders that will anchor the solidarity and oneness within the communities. When responding to the opportunities to advance IPCs and LCS rights in our region, we agreed that ICA should be coordinating at regional level and global platforms to leverage the aspirations of IPCs and LCS. We also have identified that there should be a representative in the conventions, such as CB, Convention on Biological Diversity, and many others. We also have said that conservation agencies should not work in silos. We should build resilience and sustainability of the IPCs and LCs initiatives. And then this should be attained through the connected landscapes for possible. When we address the issues that pertain ICA strategy, we said that ICA strategy should go to the stakeholders for comments, such as stakeholders such as CNN. And we said that what's missing in there is that the IPCs and LCs are not fully defined within the strategy. And the strategy needs to go back to our constituencies on the ground to be launched. Also, on the issue of ICA, how to make ICA visible. We agreed that the networks should be built step by step. There should be formed partnerships which align with ICA goals. And there should also be documentation of conservation issues and be shared at all levels. We should also develop a mental paradigm shift to integrate all pertinent issues surrounding their communities, such as culture, their beliefs, their physical environment, ethnicity, and etc. There should be a holistic approach to attain ICA goals. We should establish strong indigenous network within CNN. Have Congress to define indigenous and local people for inclusion. We should bring in the diversity and include those that were left behind as groups such as the San, Toys and Himbas, and many others that we might have left behind. So as for, in overall, we agreed that to try these community-based conservation initiatives should include the CBNRM, land restorative programs, wetlands rehabilitation and restoration programs. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our colleague from Lesotho, a small mountain kingdom in Southern Africa. So, like all the other, let's do as we did for everybody. So, I'll say 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. So, we are now remaining with West Africa dish. So West Africa, you can take the floor. As West Africa takes the floor, Southern Africa, what is that one major issue that is cross-cutting in Southern Africa? And when the Southern Africa mentions CBNRM, they mean community-based natural resource management. For those who are not familiar with that acronym, an effort to engage communities in conservation. So Southern Africa, what is that one issue in Southern Africa that is, or did you not get to discuss that? Maxi?
Land tenure rights.
Land tenure rights, Southern Africa. You can see the trend here from all the different regions. So a warm welcome to our colleague from West Africa.